Okay, sure. So base stuff, engine minimal.h, which just has everything that's minimally required. So we've got world, we've got materials, we've got meshes. So we've got world, we've got meshes, we've got materials, we've got sound. And we've got just like, don't really care about that. Well, actually gameplay statics. What was that I didn't have? Wow, Unreal love their macros. Everything. Oh, I guess this would be for reflection. What's going on with my phone? Alright. Yeah, I guess it would be for your editor and whatnot. I'm not really interested in seeing what this is. Nice definition, bro. Anyway, we're not gonna dive too much into how this engine actually works, like as in how it's structured. I'm just kind of getting an overall view of it. Core U object, we got the game framework, so actor, pawn, character. So actor and pawn, first of all. I'm guessing actor is kind of like a game object, or a an entity, essentially. Let's just keep these open, please. Visual Studio. This is annoying. I just wanted to... I mean, I could mark them as writable, but I just wanted to kind of bring it out here. Alright. So actor, let's start with that. So, a lot of stuff here that I'm not really interested in. So, is there a class description? No. We've got a bunch of... Yeah, sure. Actor is the base class for an object that can be placed or spawned in a level. Okay. It's pretty nice. Functions of interest to initialization order for an actor is roughly as follows. So we've got that stuff. We've got... So on construction, pre-initialized components. I'm guessing an actor is filled with components. What do we have here? Actor component. Okay. Let's find the actual beginning of the class. Actor component is the base class for components that define reusable behavior that can be... Oh, I need to set up Visual Assist for syntax highlighting. Yeah, well, I'm not going to bother with that now. Can be added to different types of actors. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, basic kind of entity, component-based entity system. Looks like Unreal uses that. That's nice. So pawns, what are pawns? Pawn is the base class of all actors that can be possessed by players. Oh, okay, interesting. So pawns are basically controllable actors, I assume, then. And then I would expect the pawn to be the actor as well. So a actor. What's a actor compared to what we had before? Is it just called a actor, really? Oh, it is. So pawn is an actor. It's just we've got some extra things for controlling it, like add controller stuff and become view target and... Okay, cool. That makes sense. Alright. Good. So far so good. Nothing here seems difficult yet. Character. What's a character? Let's find that first of all. Okay. Characters are pawns that have a mesh, collision, and built-in movement logic. So a character is literally a pawn. So a character is a type of pawn that includes the ability to walk around. Okay, I see. So it's just like a humanized kind of pawn, essentially. Controller. That sounds important. Controllers are non-physical actors that can possess pawn. So they are actors. They can possess pawns to control its actions. Player controls it. Okay, sure. Okay, that's all I need about that. Player control, I'm guessing is control that's used by player. So everything begins with A. I wonder why that is. Does that say something? Yeah, done. Game mode. Okay, game mode defines the rules and mechanics of the game. It is only instanced on the server and will never exist on the client. Okay, so this probably isn't even needed by us then. I'm guessing we probably have a server just going on locally though. Game mode defines the, yep. Okay. So yep. Game mode actor is instantiated when level stuff occurs. Cool. Okay, done. Done. Alright, let's get on to game stuff. So actor component, and then we've got all this stuff, and there's just the basic components. Alright. Easy. And this thing's probably important. Ah, that's just a bunch of includes. Sure. Done. Now that I know how to use Unreal, let's get cracking. So, we've got the game mode, of course. So this defines all the rules of the game. We've got the character, which is the actual player controllable thing, which is a pawn, which is an actor. And then we've got some build rules set in C#, because I'm assuming that they've got a tool in C# that builds the entire thing. Cool. Paper 2Ds, whatever the hell they just called it, I guess. Alright. So. This is the actual code, I guess, that's running in the whole character situation. So what do we have here? So, this is our LD34 character class. So this class is default character, and yeah, all that stuff is responsible for stuff. Cool. For declarations, let's actually see what's going on. So, the constructor, I'm actually going to be interested in seeing that. Yeah. Okay, sure. Running. Okay, setting stuff up. Capsule component. So what's a capsule component? Just for collision. Okay, done. Yeah, so capsule collision box. So input component. So player input component. Oh, we've even got some NAT code here. Okay, so we can probably delete most of this. Oh, sorry, this is in character. Yeah, what was I? I was in the wrong thing. No wonder we had stuff that I wouldn't have thought we wouldn't have needed. Also, jump is just a... Oh, okay, so the jump stuff is already in character. I thought it was in this class. Okay, so there we go. This stuff is in this class. So move right, add movement input. We've got a vector. Yep. Add movement input is something the pawn gets added to the pawn. Okay, sure. So far so good. Update animation. Again, that's okay. So sure. All right. Update character. Animation. And where does that come from? Tick. So tick is probably the big one that comes from the superclass. All right. Keyboard I'm using is a Dust Keyboard 4 Ultimate Edition. So it's got no keycaps. I mean, as in, sorry, no labels. It's all blank. I like it. It's very minimalistic, very clean looking. Okay, so let's kind of turn this into what I want it to be. The other thing that's important is the fact that, as you can see, none of the actual platforms are mentioned in the code. So I'm assuming they're just coming straight in from the level file that's getting loaded, which is interesting. So let's stop this. What's this thing? This is just some world thing. Okay, how do I get out of this? Exit. I don't need a tutorial. I'm the churno. I guess we'll just delete it, right? And we'll just start from scratch. Because I don't really want any of this. We'll keep the player guy, just because he's got some useful code on him. This is just a text render actor. What are these things? Network player start. Okay, so we definitely don't need that. In fact, this looks like it's the outline, so let's delete all the ledgers. Let's delete these. That's our character. We'll keep him. Rendering effects, global post-processing settings. I mean, we'll keep them. Background. So left edge, right edge. We'll delete the background. It's interesting how deleting the folder only deletes the actual folder and not just moves everything out of it. And then that's the 2D side scroll example map. Okay, cool. So where's the camera at, first of all? Okay, template label, we can delete that as well. That's our effects. What are these kind of lines? I wonder. They're just the grid lines? I assume so. Don't know what they actually are. Camera, I guess the camera just follows the player. Ooh, what happened there? Deleted actor. Oh, okay, I see. So the actor got deleted for some reason. All right. So okay, so let's begin. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know how I'm going to do the idea I have really does not fit Unreal very well. Do a bit of research as well. Actually, looks like we might be able to pull this off pretty easily. Oh, maybe not. This isn't for Unreal, is it? Can we draw single pixels in Unreal? I know this is like exactly the opposite of what I should be doing as well. As in, like, I'm using Unreal, but I'm doing this. Let's see what kind of primitives I can draw, actually. Boring. Can I bend the sphere? Let's go into... That's not a cement cylinder. Got a perspective real quick. It's very dark now. Should probably get some kind of light going, eh? Why is it so dark? What do we got here? Place, paint, landscape, foliage, geometry editing. Ooh, okay. Where are the lights at? Okay, directional light. Why is the whole thing black? I need like a skybox. Okay, we've got a directional light. It's cool. Pointing that way. Let me just put it over there somewhere. I don't really want to look at it. Details, whatever. Oh, look at that. That's good. Nice, yeah. Okay, so oh, skylight might have been better than a directional light, to be honest. Just hide that. Oh, maybe not. Alright, anyway. Let's do this. How do I skybox? Surely there's an easy way to do it. Ooh. Okay, so big sphere seems to be the decent way to do it, so let's do it. Scale 100, 100, 100. Let's make it static mesh, yes. Visible, yes. No shadow casting. Yeah. Material we'll do in a minute. Let's make it what am I looking for even? What's that do? Oh, just more stuff. No. So I need to make it like invert it. Otherwise the faces are not showing up. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Yeah, static definitely. Actually, let's also move it into, I guess, 0, 0, 0, right? Yep, that works. There have to be more options, right? Can I search for like invert? Oh, two-sided. How do I just make the thing two-sided though? Maybe I just need to add a material to it. Basic shape material, eh? Okay, let's create a new material. Materials, right click, new material, where is it? Material. Skydome. How do I edit this puppy? Okay, cool. That is interesting. Oh, let's move this over here. Let's move this over here. That's cool. It even shows you. So we've got the Skydome now. Okay, here we go. So there's an option here which says two-sided, which I assume is going to be what we want. Didn't really change though. So let's set the base color. I guess I should probably show this. Place a new node. Color. Those are effects, aren't they? Can I just give it a vector or something? I'm guessing that's not what it wants. What do you want from me? Find material input color. So what's a? There's this color thing that's just desaturation. Not really what I want. So node. So I just want to feed in a number. Utils, no. Texture, no. How do I set this color? Okay, so this is harder than it should be. Maths. No. Material attribute, no. Going well. What's this? Sure. In fact, maybe it's just in the details. Or not. Anything about color? No, because I need to feed it in here, but I don't know what node. Maybe someone's posting something in the comments at all. Or not. Thanks, guys. I need someone who knows Unreal to just watch my stream. So they can be like, no, you have to do this. Oh, here we go. Constant for vector. Hello. Does that work? You bet it does. Awesome. So it's supposed to be live preview though. Oh, this is thing. Save. No. Why is that? What? Hang on. Oh, I put it on the wrong mesh. Lol. So how about you just use the sprite and then the sphere, which I should call Skydome, will use my Skydome material. So now when I go back to my cylinder, there you go. Now we're looking at two-sided material. Now, why it's lit and whatnot is still a question of, I don't know why it's doing that. Because it should not be lit. Use two-sided lighting? No. How about just don't use lighting? Overridden by... Oh, this is a math thing. Shouldn't the material define these things? Kind of does make sense. Okay, what does the material have? It's set to be two-sided, good. Opaque, default lit, so unlit. That's what I want. Or is that just going to make it black? That's just going to make it black. Okay. I just want flat lighting or whatever. So back to the drawing board. Unlit, that's not good. Default lit. All these look pretty bad. Default lit, I guess. Can I just set the shading mode to just be, you know, not taking into account lighting? I guess emissive actually would be a good idea. Let's go back into, yes, emissive, of course. Where am I? Okay, so take that, put it into emissive, go away, emissive. How do I break that? Break link. Done, save. Yay, done. So that only took half an hour. We're just gonna go with a solid color for now. I could probably do a gradient, right? Like that sounds doable. It's a nice color, maybe. Kind of grey. Probably a bit too grey. Put a bit more blue in there. Saturate it a bit. Best. Alright. Now if I was to make a gradient, I guess I would fit it into some kind of node, such as a gradient, linear gradient, or radial gradient. Maybe not a radial gradient. Linear gradient. So that's just annoying. Let's see what we could do with these gradients. Oh, I just not worry about that for now, to be honest. We'll get this stuff done first. Alright, cool. So alright. So there's our magical cylinder. Yes, so what can I do with this cylinder? Lighting should be set for that, I believe. So whatever that material is. So I need to be able to make that kind of extrude itself constantly in random directions. Oh, this would be so easy to do if it wasn't 3D, because it doesn't even need to be 3D. Interesting. Okay, so I need to make this mesh not static somehow. How do I do that? Static mesh. How do I change that? I don't want it to be static mesh. Maybe I do, but I probably don't. Basic BSB. I see. Yeah, this is gonna be really not that easy. Probs. Oh, great. Okay. Oh yeah, I should set my thing to Ludum Dare, shouldn't I? Good call. Oh man. This is gonna be annoying. Well, I can tell you up front that there's gonna be a lot of research and whatnot, because I've got a few ideas, but I don't know how to implement them in Unreal, so yeah. So I may have to do like a custom mesh component thing. Just reading some forum stuff. Okay, so looks like I will probably want to just create the geometry live. So let's delete this. Let's just place an empty actor for now. Let's call this actor Uh, I don't know. Player is our actor. Yeah, won't do that. I want to add a component, a custom mesh component, which we'll call this player mesh. And apparently what we're going to try and do, this is going to be so very interesting, but we will see. So let's go back to the code. So does this get like, how does this get compile? Or is that going to compile my code? Is it going to make a... It's not going to make anything in the C++ side of things? Guess not. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so let's just make, looks like we just make our own stuff. So we called it player, didn't we? So we'll go a player. That seems to be their convention. And a header file. Then we will steal, what's paper character? Is that in our stuff? No. That's just in paper 2D. Cool. Yeah, look. We'll take a few things here. We'll probably need, what's this? Oh, that stuff. See, this is annoying. There's so much generated code that it's going to be a bit annoying to do this. But we'll see what we can do. Where is that stuff even defined? The U class. Object base. Okay. A player. Why is this slowing me? Interesting. May need to, let's see. Okay. Anyway, apparently, so game framework, actor. There'll be some generated stuff. So it should be auto-generated, I think. So if I go a player dot generator.h, it should exist. Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. No. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I see. Here we go. This makes more sense. Alright. Let's delete this. Ooh, I just deleted something I didn't want to. Why didn't it not even ask me? Oh, anyway. If we go back one, we can do new C++ class. We want this to be a pawn. It's going to be player. Okay, so let's delete this now. Here we go. This is better. Player. A player. Create. Okay, good. Now we're getting somewhere. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Much better. So, what we will do is create a component for this player. Why is the player not here? How does this actually? Here it is. A player 2. I'll just A player. Yeah, we'll just make sure that's in there. Yep. Now I'll add the custom mesh component, which is fine. Call this player mesh pile, whatever. Okay, so we should have access to the custom mesh component now in here somehow. So how do we do that? Components. Okay. How do I actually? I'm sure the character did it right. Get capsule component. That's just in the character. Oh, good. Well, how does that get it? Return capsule component. Where does it get it from? Create default sub-object capsule component. A character capsule component name. Just a F name. What is an F name? Public name available to the world. Really? You need to have like a full class for that? Okay. That's fun. So here we go. Create default sub-object. What does that do? Oops. Okay. Create a component or sub-object. Alright, that seems to be the way that we create components. But we don't need to create one, do we? Because it already exists. Text. Oh, good. I'm already regretting using Unreal. Just because it's a bit slow. So get components apparently returns something. What do we get? Get components to the class T, returns nothing. It takes in a T array of out components. Okay. What is a T array? Allocated type as well. Do we really need an allocator type? There has to be a default allocator. Dynamically sized array of typed elements. Sure, it's called a T array. Okay, so this is like a vector. Okay, sure. So it's going to be a T array of components, I assume. I don't know why they want me to use an allocator. Hopefully it doesn't actually require that. Components, so include components.h, right? Or is it actually called like you actor component? Okay, good. Components. See what we get. For each you act components, in components. Let's log something, maybe, if that's even a thing. Can we breakpoint this and run this, I wonder? Anyway, components dot get type name. Oh, hang on, there's a get readable name. Well, I do want to be able to read my name, so maybe I should get a readable name. Get readable name. And that's like an F string, or whatever it was. F name. Name. Does that actually return that? F string. Yeah, I was right. F string. So it's a F string. Okay. I'm assuming I can log that though. So maybe like here we go. So let's just log category name, log temp, warning, why not? And then name, maybe. Surprise. Really? Formatting string must be a t-char. Done. Fixed? No. Okay, let's actually see what this is failing for. Static asset is teacher array. What does that do? Size of, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what it wants me to do. Because it's an F string. We'll go with Unreal Engine log f string. Oh, this is just too silly, really. Come on. Oh, it's too unnecessarily complicated. Really? The pro strategy is that you have to actually format their own bloody string instead of just passing it in. Come on. Let's see what we get. I just want Sparky to be finished so I can use that instead. Maybe I should just work on Sparky instead of doing Ludum Dare. Oh, compile failed. What? Oh, my templates didn't work. Really? Again? What? Oh, right, that was the... Okay, so apparently this needs more of that. Did that work? Hopefully. Where's my log? Stop. Please stop. Window. Where is the log? Why is there no log? Just immediately. Viewports, no. Layers, blah, 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 blah. Developer tools. Oh, it's a developer tool, is it? Output log. Or do I want message log? Oh my goodness. Alright. How are these all not developer tools? Why is this under developer tools? Oh, here we go. No, that's... What? No. Alright, let's run this and see if we get anything. I don't think we got anything. I don't even know if that's the right freaking log. So like, maybe it just doesn't have any components or something. Maybe this never gets called. Who knows? Oh look, it's AA player instead of just A player. Because of course it had to add an A to everything. Because why not? Oh, and I can't just log something. I have to type in like a category name and a verbosity. Not happy. Lol. Let's see if we get that. Is that okay? Oh no, it's not. Because we have to wrap it in at this text macro. Because of course it can't do that for us. And it's still not happy. What do you want from me? Improperly terminated macro invocation. What? Okay, now it's fine. Just took a bit of time. This is such a lol fest. This Unreal situation. I actually am thinking of switching to Java. And the reason I'm thinking of switching to Java has nothing to do with this. It's just because my idea doesn't make any sense in this. Because this is way too... Like, I need to be down in like, per pixel manipulation land for this to actually work properly. So I may just switch to Java. I'm gonna see how I go. Like, I can stream for like another half hour. I can actually stream for another half hour, and before I have to go to like some party thing situation, and And then tomorrow though I'll be streaming all day, and then if nothing good happens in these half an hour, everyone just seems to want me to use Java. Maybe I should make a poll. We'll see. Maybe someone can make a poll, like a straw poll, and then just be like Java or Unreal, and then just like you guys can all vote, and if everyone wants me to use Java, then I might just do that, to be honest. Because I was using Unreal Engine just because you guys wanted me to use it. So if now you're suddenly changing your mind, then, you know, I don't know. Anyway, and it's not just because this is too hard or whatever. I mean, it is, yeah, it's obviously difficult, but like, the only reason that I'm actually considering this again is not because of this or anything. It's just because of the fact that this idea just doesn't really fit Unreal. All right. Anyway, I'll wait for someone to make the straw poll and link it. Okay. So that aside, how do I log play? Okay. So output log's not the right log, clearly. Message log. This has got to be it, right? Is there like a runtime log? Functional testing log. Plain edit. No. This was useful. Okay, so I'm not gonna pick anything because that would be a bit biased. Wow. Yes. We'll leave that running in the background. Why does everyone love Java so much? I mean, to be honest, it's just, yeah. Yellow text is output log, is it? Oh, warning. Yeah, it's here. Yay, look. I actually haven't used Java in ages to make a Ludum Dare game as well. Okay. Yeah. This idea would just... Because I need, like, Bezier curves. Like, how am I even going to do that in Unreal? My initial... theory was actually to make... Because currently the way it stands is I want to be able to make a procedural kind of mesh. Why aren't even... Oh, what? I'm in eraser mode. I was going to make like some kind of procedural mesh which I could... What? Why does this not draw? Going to make a procedural mesh which kind of was able to, you know, expand in different directions, like kind of like that, to form curves in Unreal. And I'm just thinking that like this is really overkill because I want to make this kind of situation. So yeah, and then it'll just grow. I still don't know if it's a good idea to switch though. Okay, so Yeah. I mean... Oh... I just don't know if my idea will work in Unreal, that's all. I really don't know what to do. Time is ticking. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use Java for this one because there are two primary reasons I'm doing this. One, because my idea just fits Java much better. And two, because I started late and I'm heading out again in 20 minutes. And this Ludum Dare, I don't think I'm going to have time to learn Unreal and do it. Because I'm not going to be around for the full Ludum Dare. So, really sorry to the people who wanted me to use Unreal. I'll definitely be using it next time, though. Maybe I'll actually do some homework on it. But I'm sure that that this is at least proof that I'm not just, doing this because it's my idea. And also to the 6 people who voted Unreal, again, I'm really sorry. I hope you understand that the majority... has decided to kind of do this as well. So yeah, it's done. All right. So I've got 20 minutes left before I have to head off. So let's. Oh my goodness, I have not Java'd in so long. Yeah, next time. Why not Unity? Because I don't think my game suits Unity either. That's why I'm not using either Unity or Unreal. This is an actual game. It's going to be pure Java. This is an actual game which is going to require... I'll just select a workspace. This is an actual game which is going to require pixels. That's why I'm using Java. Like, even Sparky probably wouldn't be used for this either. Like, this is literally a game which requires its own engine. It's a very unique concept. Which is why I'm using Java and not even like C# or like anything like that. Because it's just this problem just requires Java. I'm actually kind of happy to be doing this again because it's been a really long time since I did that. Since I've used Java. So let's hope I still remember how to do everything. This must be nostalgic for a lot of people, including me. I'm not going to use any libraries. I don't need any libraries, that's the point. This idea doesn't work with libraries. Okay, let's set up some stuff. Hopefully we won't have to do too much upscaling to make this perform well. But we will see. I'm going to support it just in case. Okay, just making a quick canvas. typing pretty quickly here because I need to get this done. Because I don't have time, it's Ludum Dare. Unfortunately, it is December. Like, it is pretty... It's like mid-December as well. It's a very holiday kind of season, so having a Ludum Dare in this time isn't actually good timing. They should have had it like a week ago, or 2 even. It's very late, actually. Last time they had it like, you know, a week and a half ago or something. Alright, so we'll just have a public void start, which is just set running equal to true, and make the new thread. Where's my dot? Okay, and then new game. Let's make a J-frame. We can probably outsource that, so to speak. Yeah, and I'll just make it in here. This is a Ludum Dare game. No time to make an engine. The game is the engine. Title the game. Grow. Frame dot add this. Probably should make this on the thread, actually, now that I think about it. It doesn't matter, I don't think, though it's Java. As in, sorry, I should say, it's just Java's graphics. Nevertheless, we will do this. Frame, might just pop this out here. Okay, frame dot pack. I am reading chat. Frame dot set default close operation. J-frame exit on close. Frame dot set location relative to null. Alright, and frame dot, what's the last one? Set resizable true, false as well. And set visible, that's right. Okay, so init, done. Update rendered, nothing right now. Let's see if this brings up our window. Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Okay. So, what did I not do? I didn't call start. Done. Okay, so private, we can just do this in here. Graphics G equals BS dot get draw graphics. So just creating a buffer strategy for the actual canvas, so that we can render to the canvas. Important stuff. Okay, so this is where the actual stuff starts, because the window width and height are what we want. So this will really be width times scale, height times scale, just because I am opening the, like, the whether or not we actually use scaling is going to be up for interpret. Like, it's going to be, we're going to see, basically. If we need it, we might use it just because of performance. I prefer not to, though. Okay, black screen, good. Now, what's next? What did I want to do just then? Oh yeah, I wanted to set up the screen. So here's what we'll do. We'll have a private buffered image. This is going to be our screen, kind of. I'm not going to call it screen though. This will actually be just width, height, type, int, RGB. That's all we need. Alright, and then we'll just grab a reference to the actual pixels in there so we can write to them. Because we need that. Alright, so now we've got a reference to all of the pixels that are in our image, which is good because we can now modify them. and we can get rid of this code now, and we can, for example, do something like let's just say I is less than width times height, I plus plus, pixels, I equals I, let's just say I mod 2 equals 0. We'll go with white, otherwise we'll go with black or something. Something exciting. Let's just move this up here or something. G.draw image, oops, 0, 0, no. Now the actual image width and height will be times scale. That's the whole idea. We're scaling up the buffer. Alright, cool. That looks so cool. Alright, there you go. So now we're drawing vertical lines of varying stuff. Exciting. So that worked. Let's quickly make a screen. So the screen class, very simple. This is just going to basically have a reference to those pixels, and it's going to be in charge of modifying those pixels just so that we don't have to do it inside the game class. So it's going to have to take in a reference to the actual pixels. That's like step 1. Step 2 is the width and the height of it, because it needs to know that. And it doesn't. So this dot pixels equals pixels, this dot width equals width, this dot height equals height. Public void clear int color. Basically just steal this. Control tab should be a thing in Eclipse. Come on. Width times height is color. Public void. So we'll do something basic here. We'll have like a fill rect, which will just basically go through x, y with height. So y equals y is less than. I don't like doing it this way. Come on, type better, Jono. Don't have time for this. Oh, disgusting. I keep forgetting the int on like the last parameter for some reason. Very weird. Okay, pixels. Okay, so let's work out the offsets quickly. It's just going to be y plus yy and xo as well. Put in some clipping. Man, I'm like coding fast right now. So much boilerplate. Oh, my hand is hurting. Holy crap. Ah. This is some serious stuff. So let's clear this to something. Okay, so when we make this stuff, so we'll go ahead and say private screen. It's all static, so we can probably just say new screen pixels width and height. And then we'll just say screen.clear. Now the draw image will still be there, yeah. So we'll clear it to like pink just to test it out. Victory. And we will, I guess we'll have to clear it every frame to black. And then maybe we'll draw we'll fill a rectangle quickly. 50, 50, 200, 300, white. That did not work. Okay, XO, IO. Okay, done. So, oh, my hand, my arm. Okay, so Alright, so the Bezier algorithms are the things that I need to implement. That's basically why I almost switched to Java. So I was reading a good article here saying Bezier curves for your games, a tutorial. So, pretty simple, really. There's a mathematical description. Obviously, this goes through everything. I know most of this. I'm not going to read a lot of it. What formula for curves and whatnot. There are a lot of cases that we have to handle, yes. There's an implementation thing, exactly. And then there's an algorithm, which just does everything for us, which we're going to just steal. So it should be pretty simple. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. We're not doing any of that. So there's even a Unity C# source file. Okay, cool. So we could probably implement this entire thing pretty quickly. Let's just copy and paste that into like something that has syntax highlighting, why not? And we'll actually get this to work. C#. So it's on my other monitor. Okay, so this is actually in Unity, so maybe we don't want to do it that way. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not going to steal that code. I think he had some actual code here, like real code, not Unity code. Yes, here we go, draw pixel. Was that even beta 3? Calculate Bezier point. Oh, this is just for... Yeah. So... So there's a calculate Bezier point thing. Steal that. Screen. Oh my goodness, Eclipse. Stop being so terrible. Oh, actually, can auto format stuff, can't it? Not the syntax errors, apparently. Alright, so what do we got here? This stuff. Yeah, that's fine. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, okay. So let's make some math stuff. Whoops. Class dot maths vector 3, and I'm assuming we'll just call it 3f. I probably don't need to. Whatever, too late. Public void, public float x, y, z. Public vector 3. Float x, float y, float z. What's t? Yeah. Ugh, no operator overloading in Java, of course. Which means that to do this crap. Do we want to just make it another one? Oof, difficult decision. I mean, yeah, probably. X times x. Oops. Why are you still erroring me, first of all? What? What? What's wrong with this? Target type of this instruction must be a functional interface. What are you on about? I'm trying to subtract 1 from a float. Or rather, a float from 1. Is it unhappy about types or something? What are you wrong? What's wrong with you? T. Ah, Eclipse is having a bit of a seizure right now. And that's not happy with this. UU isn't a float though, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, P0 isn't a float. Okay, I see. So let's also implement times float. We may have to optimize this a bit more as well. Just because it's going to be very frequently done for like every pixel and whatnot. Not every pixel, but float value. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I should head off soon. What do you mean that expected? Did you see that? What was that? What is this entire problem? Can someone help me? Yeah, no. Okay. This does not make any sense. Let me rewrite that. Maybe something's just very wrong with this entire line. No. Float u equals 1 minus t. Okay, that works. I assume that will work. Okay, I was just unhappy about something. P0 multiply, retype that line, yeah, that's a good idea. UU. So UU, God, this thing. Times T, times P1, whatever, they're all just multiplied together. So we'll just do like, where's the vector? And like all that stuff, right? No, that's a T. So P1's the vector. Oh, there's a plus equals. Oh, good. More stuff I can't implement. Okay, is that... Alright, done. That only took half an hour. So... no idea what that will do yet. So... Okay. Let's try it. Let's draw a curve. Public void draw curve. It doesn't matter. We're just going to lol it for now. So draw curve. Let's see what we got here. So for int I equals 0, I is less than segment count, which we'll define to be, oh man, don't even know. What's a decent segment count? Not going to that lol. Okay, let's just set it to like 50 or something. I don't actually know what it's supposed to be, or like what a sensible value for that is. What on earth? Okay, so I still don't understand why these are three-dimensional vectors, but sure, we probably can convert them to two-dimensional vectors in the future. So let's just say something like 200, 200, 0. They're all going to be 0 for now. 3, 2, 1. So we'll bring this up to 50. 50, we'll say, I'm literally just going to append 100 to like all of them. I don't know what this is going to yield us, but we'll definitely see. So we got pixel now. So we can just say something like pixels int x equals int pixel dot x. I assume that's what he means, the person who wrote this article. We'll just make it white. But let's just see what this does. Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything. Oops. Anything useful. Okay. It's supposed to draw a curve between these two set of points, but it's just not doing that. Okay. Let's do something a bit different then. P1. This will be 3. Maybe I'll make it 300. Going off the example I've got here. Let's maybe. I wonder if we switch these, if we get anything. No. Yeah, let's just, maybe we just don't have enough segments. Oh, good. Draw a line. That's nice. Why is this so completely wrong? What's T anyway? Oh yeah, okay. Goodness me, this is massive. I'm reading another article. It's just so big. It's good though. Alright, rasterizing algorithm for drawing curves. This should be interesting as well. Goodness me. Look at that full card. Oh, we could just yeah, we could just plot them as, of course, yeah, that would be good. That wouldn't be as easy as Bézier's though, because we could always just plot them as like quadratic equations if we're going for really, really, really simple situations. So basically what we could do is simply do something like for int a equals 0, when we need an algorithm to fill in all the vertical lines as well, because it's just going to be a horizontal thing. But we could just say something like pixels, so int x in this case will equal a, y will be something ridiculous like a times a. That will give us a curve. So then we can just do something like a x plus y times this dot width equals something like pink. That just crashed. Brainix out of bounds. Oh, yeah. And there we go. That's a curve. We can dilate it a lot by... See, that's not even enough. Like, if we were able to... Like, you'd have to do something like float step equals 0. Step less than, we could do 100. Step plus equals 0.01, 0.1, int a equals int step. That's not really gonna work though. No, we need to do the maths in floats. And then cast it to an int. Which we actually could do. This is a waste of time though, because it's actually not going to work the way we want it to. So there's a curve. Let's just say x plus equals 50. Y plus equals 50. So we've kind of got a curve, but like, again, this isn't really going to work practically for a game. Much at all. Not to mention the performance for this is going to be atrocious. It does look pretty good though. Looks better than I thought it would. Could also do a this is not going to look much different. It's going to be steeper. A cubic. No, it's almost the same way of. It's almost the same as just saying let's do a sine of the step. Goodness, that's going to have to be amplified. Even 50's low. We want 500. That's not gonna work. Why is 50 so... Oh yeah, no, 500 is good. We'll just need to also dilate this. Maybe. But that's not really gonna work. Why is that so... Oh, it's got this thing just destroying it. Okay. 50 is too much. Why can't I stretch it out though? Why does that... Oh, I see. Why? Hang on. Oh, I see why. Because this is really supposed to be x when it's still afloat. Oh, yeah, this is annoying. But anyway, you can't get what I mean. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? I'm confused as to why this doesn't work though, because that kind of looks like it should. Give me more. That's a bit odd. Oh, there we go. Yay. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. This is pretty cool. So now we've got like a legit sine wave. Drawn pixel by pixel, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's not that exciting, but it is still pretty exciting. And as you can see, it kind of starts dropping definition, so we have to spice that up, which means even less performance. This is probably running so slowly right now, but it's still pretty cool. So is there something wrong here? Oh, hello. This is becoming more interesting. Maybe I just lulled myself when I did this. Okay. Let's. Oh, I'm so bad at this. What did he have? What did they have here? Okay, let's say like 2200. It's 0.1. It's actually not. Yeah, it is. No, it's 0.1. So we'll set this to 20 and 200. We'll set this to be 100. 400. Okay. And then we'll set, let me just first of all increase the segment count. There we go. And then we can say something like, this is good. This is going to work out. Well, I mean, like, we always knew it was going to work out, but as in, it's going to work well, I think. 0.2, so we'll set this one to be a lot, like 50 maybe, and like 300, and then 400, and like 120. There we go. So this does work well. So what you should do to avoid problems, I don't know why these are vector 2s, by the way. We need to fix that because there's no need for them to be vector 2s. Let me just hide this for now. Sine wave. Oh, whoops. I'm the wrong thing. So let's just do a few maintenance things. Let's quickly convert. Let me just duplicate this real quick. Call it back to 2f. Okay. Look, one thing you should do is actually draw these. So fill rectangle p0 to x minus, so we'll have a size 2 maybe. Minus size plus size plus size. I'll draw it in like blue maybe. We'll have to like, okay, where's fill rect? no way I'm going to do that. Let's just do this. Fill rect. Okay, so just going to fill these up quickly. Just like a debug rendering thing. So that we can see our Bezier line things. Okay. Not good. What? Oh my goodness. I almost crashed my computer. What happened? What? What did I do? Oh, I see. Stack Overflow. I called the wrong function. Why did I do that? That's what I meant to do. What? Oh. Oh, that's the width and height. E. No, 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 no. So really what I should have done, for some reason I thought there were points, is something like this. And that'll give you the size in pixels. So, there we go. Okay. That's perfect. That's a bit small though. So let's maybe bust it out to 40. 20. 20 is good. So, yeah. I mean, you can see kind of how, if I move these around and whatnot, how it's going to kind of influence the curve. So that's kind of the start point of the curve. We might even have to put this up to like 1,000 or something. It's a bit better defined. It's still very loose. Scaling wouldn't help either, unfortunately. We need to do like some kind of anti-aliasing and whatnot. It's just not going to happen with software rendering. But this is 0.2, which is at 20. So if we moved this up to be something like 600, there you go. That's kind of gonna. So that defines this line. And then, for example, we could take this one, which let's just make it another color so I can see which one it is. So it's that last one. I was just going to move it up. Yeah, so you can create some pretty cool kind of lines here. And I expect if I move that across, we'll just get our curve back. So this is going to be the basis for our game, which I'm going to make tomorrow. But anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. We have a basic curve engine that I made in like half an hour, I want to say, 40 minutes. It's not very complicated. It's very simple. I've written like 200 lines of code. So yeah, so we're going to make a pretty cool game tomorrow. So I'll be live streaming again in probably about 12 hours. So you guys can... Ooh, there are like 246 people here. Wow. So catch me again in 12 hours. You'll probably want to go to... If you actually do want to catch the stream, you want to go to live.thestream.com. Actually, it says that I'm currently live, but it won't. This will turn into a countdown, which you can actually look at, and it'll say when I'm streaming next. Okay. Have fun. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.